So, what's the deal with the apple? Was it just that casual? Did they roll up on you when you're eating lunch and like, yeah,
oh man, like this is what it is, innit? Yeah, like, you see the apple, my mouth was dry. I didn't mean it to become a trademark because, to my knowledge, the apple is already a big trademark.
Yeah.
You get me? I got an apple.
If you see it, the top comment, my man sent for man with a mouthful. Like.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, obviously, people are loving that, but it wasn't. I can tell you now, it wasn't a deliberate publicity stuff.
Yeah.
You get me? That's just me in it. Like,
it came across as jokes.
I was just eating an apple. No, you know what it was? My throat was dry, innit? My brethren was going into his house, innit? So I said, yo, get me a drink. And he said, nah, man, fuck that. Ooh, sorry.
You're cool.
Yeah, I can say fuck.
Huh?
I can say fuck.
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck
Don't keep going on with it. Once or twice is cool.
Sorry, but yeah, like, obviously, my brethren's gone into the house to get a drink, and he said, oh, yeah, fuck that. You get me? So I said, yo, get me an apple, then at least. And then it's come out with a fruit. So I just get me the apple, I was just munching it.
That is jokes,
you get me? Sketch was trying to get off, you get me? So it was just like, yo, come and get into this, so it just happened.
There you go.
Here's the famous apple.
Well,
so the clash is done, yeah?
Huh?
The clash is done.
Yeah, the clash is done.
How do you think it went? Because you can't tell us if you won or not, but
we can't know for the truth, but we want to know how did it go? How did it go?
Yeah, the clash went was very what can I say? It was tense. It was tense, innit? You get me? Like, obviously, when you get into that basement, and we've seen the basement, innit? If you're a Grime follower, we know about the basement. It's like it's a big place. It's a what's the word? It's got a lot of prestige in it. You get me? So obviously, when I've gone into the basement, you actually realise, like, fucking hell, like, you look to the left, you see Dizzy Rascal's name, you see all the artists, like, everybody who's anybody has been in there, you get me? Like, you just feel like, flipping hell, like, I am on Lord of the Mics,
exactly.
You get me? Because we've all grew up watching Lord of the Mics.
Exactly,
so
that's true,
for me to get there,
from watching it, from
as
watching
a Nottingham guy,
people, Kane, Wiley, all that.
You get me? Like, trust me, for me, as a man who's not living directly in that scene, I feel like for me to get there, it's legendary for me. You get me? So I just feel like, yeah, man, it's an achievement. If I died tomorrow, and I'd say, you know what, boy, man, at least I got in the basement. You get me? So trust me, man. Yeah, man. And obviously, Diesel thinks he won. You get me? Because Diesel thinks he won because I read off my BlackBerry. But so what? Like, I didn't do what Socks did. You get me? Like, I read off my BlackBerry because I was supposed to get a certain amount of, you know, I'm not even making excuses, but you know what, I read off my BlackBerry, so what? You get me? Like, I done my thing, and I don't think I lost the clash in it. So,
alright, well,
I'm modest. I like the people to judge that, innit? I don't want to be the judge of that.
Well, we'll readdress the issue when the DVD and that is out.
Just one quick question. Diesel said he's a utility man. You do everything. So you don't produce. Would you want to produce in the future, or is it like?
Would I want to produce in the future?
Yeah. I don't.
Not really. No, I'm joking.
I don't want to quote unquote him, but he was like, "Don't be a one-track guy like Wariko." What do you think?
You know what it is in the war. This is what it is in the war. Yeah. In the war, in the art of war, you have to use a man's You have to use a man's strengths against him to turn them strengths into a weakness. Yeah. So really, we all know being a utility man is a good thing, innit? Like, it's good because you gives yourself longevity. You get me? Like, away from all that. If I was saying to a youngster, I'd say, yeah, man, learn how to do a lot of things, innit? Like, but obviously, it's wartime, innit? So in the wartime, I'm not respecting your strengths. I'm turning your strengths into your weakness, and that's what I've done. I turned his strength into a weakness by calling him a utility man. Every man knows him as a utility man. So
for real. Well, should we get into this freestyle, David? Yeah. That's what everyone's waiting for. Without further